Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 17 of the Skilling Career Mode, and the first match of this episode is up against West Ham. But before we get into that, we get an offer to manage South Africa. I had to turn that down, and we also got a message from Raptor letting me know he's unsettled and he's not sure if his future will be at QPR, and that was definitely not something I was happy about to hear, because if he hands in a transfer request in the summer and request to leave, that would be a huge blow, because he's sort of our key player in the midfield, creating chances, and he's been scoring a lot of goals for us this season as well. Seeing him go would not be something I would be happy about. But nonetheless, we're up against West Ham, bottom of the table, we're top of the table, which I know is unrealistic, and I've seen the comments on the previous episodes, especially the past two ones, we're able to beat Chelsea and sort of secure the Premier League. I didn't want to be in this spot either. I thought when I put the difficulty up on Legendary from the start of January that I would lose more games, and I've been dropping some points, but just not enough. And I had hoped that I would be battling for 4th, 5th spot at this point in time of the season, but I'm not. And it's a little bit annoying, because I wanted that to be our situation and not be even that, battling for 4th, 5th spot would still be a little bit unrealistic for QPR, but it will still be entertaining or more interesting to watch, because right now it seems like we're just cruising through the table from now on, because we have such a big gap down to Chelsea. And I'm sort of hoping that when we start next season, we'll be playing the entire season of Legendary. We'll also have the Champions League to play, and hopefully that will make it more difficult to play and see us play more even with the other teams in the table. Because, yeah, I understand why some people do not like it as it is right now, and I hope it will change from the next season at least. But nonetheless, we're up against West Ham. We actually ended up getting behind despite us having a one-man advantage. I got Chicago onto the pitch. He got an equalizer pretty much straight away. And yeah, we were looking to win the game as well, because we're after all playing bottom of the table, and I thought I could win this game at home ground. And I had several chances in this game, but I just couldn't get that second goal, unfortunately. So we get a draw against the West Ham. But to be honest, it didn't really matter too much, because we have 4 games left, and we're sitting 9 points ahead of Chelsea, and they have 5 games left. So of course, they have a game in hand, and if they win that, they'll be 6 points ahead on even amount of games. But we would still need to lose 2 of our 4 remaining games to drop the Premier League title. And it is something that can happen. We have some really tough fixtures coming up. We have a Liverpool in 4th place, and after that we have a City in 3rd place. So it's not easy games we have to play, but I was still feeling pretty confident that we'll be able to get the title. So we travel to Anfield, we're up against Liverpool, and I believe last time we played them we were able to get a draw on home ground. So yeah, I was not expecting to win this game. I was just hoping that maybe I'll get a point away from Anfield or something like that. They're sitting in 4th place, they have 55 points, and we are playing sort of the strongest lineup we could at this point in time. Matt Phillips is still in, and I believe Arroyo, he was sort of getting back from injury at this point in time, but still not completely fit to play. So Matt Phillips was still having the playing time. And we get a shot in there with Leroy Fair, but it is saved, and instead it is Liverpool on the attack. And look at that save from McCarthy in the net. That was a wonder save, one of the best saves of the season in my opinion. But Liverpool, they had the pressure on, and just before halftime they'll send the ball into the box, and what is Don doing? I don't know. He's getting a little bit too old, I guess. And yeah, that was a terrible decision of him. I tried to clear it. He headed it right into the ground, and no chance for McCarthy to save the header from Gerrard. So going into the second half, I was looking to get back into the game. Matt Phillips on that ball, and he goes to the ground, and he's injured. Oh, that was definitely not something I was happy to see. He's been a key player in the past few weeks, getting us important goals, and I had to get him off the pitch, and I decided to get Vargas on instead, and yeah, he'll get onto the pitch to replace Matt Phillips here. So we continue the game. We're looking for the equalizer, and we find a Chicago in the 53rd minute. He beats 2 defenders out on the wing, past another one with the Elastico, and he scores another goal for us. He scored in the last game, he scored in this one, and he's definitely getting back in form. He's playing quite well and giving us the equalizer here up against Liverpool, and the crowd pretty happy here, the traveling QPR fans. And yeah, we get the equalizer here to make it 1-1 at Anfield. So a pretty good goal that was. And I was looking to see if I could win it all in the 90th minute, but I couldn't get onto the ball. Apart from that, it was pretty tough breaking down Liverpool's defense. So it ended at 1-1. And to be fair, that was a pretty good result in my opinion. Getting a draw away from Anfield at this stage of the season, it was a very good result because even though we dropped some points and Chelsea, if they win, I guess they will be 4 points behind us. We're still sitting in a pretty good spot in my opinion. And unfortunately, we got a message about Matt Phillips, and he is out for 3 months with a broken ankle. Luckily, in some way, we do have, I guess, the summer transfer window at the end of the season coming soon, so he won't be missing too many games, and hopefully he'll be fit from the start of the next season. But still, he will not be playing any of the final games of the season, which of course is quite unfortunate. But up against City we go, and yeah, we're traveling to the Etihad Stadium, another really tough fixture. And yeah, we're sitting 7 points behind ahead of Chelsea, and they dropped points again. So at this point in time, it was looking pretty sure that we were gonna win the Premier League. But look at that lineup for City. Lloris, they got Modric, they got Benzema. They've been buying some insane players, and the fact that they are not ahead of Chelsea is actually a bit weird. I know Chelsea got a good lineup, but I think City's looked even stronger. But going up against City, we had Arroyo back onto the pitch. He was fit to play, and he was lucky he got back just when Arroyo got in, when Matt Phillips got injured. And we actually start the game with Chikawi here, trying for something fancy, but he will miss it. I guess he had too much confidence in himself, trying out that instead of taking a regular shot. But we had the pressure on City here from the start of the game, trying to get a goal, but unfortunately we couldn't get it back into the back of the net, and instead we get yet another injury in this match. Very frustrating. It is Vargas here this time going to the ground, and I would have to substitute him off. And yeah, Kelvin, he would get onto the pitch here instead. But yeah, 2 games with 2 injuries, not something I was happy about. And yeah, going into halftime, we kept City at 0 shots at home ground. That was definitely not bad at all. And yeah, Chikawi would get onto the ball here, break on through, and score a goal to bring us up 1-0. But then City would put on the pressure straight after that, and into Yaya Toure, and somehow just blasted it through McCarthy, who's been doing really well in the net, but that time around it didn't look too good from our keeper. And instead, we are looking to get back into the lead, and pretty much straight after, Clichy with a stupid slide tackle. What is he doing? He's getting sent off. We get a penalty in the 65th minute. And yeah, of course, Tarapt, he will step up for that. He's a little bit injured here, and he will go for the chip at score, make it 2-1. But after that, I decided to get him off the pitch because he was running around with a bit of an injury, and I didn't like having gotten 2 players injured in my 2 past games. I just didn't want to risk it, so I decided to actually get Tarapt off after scoring this goal. He made it 2-1 for us with a cheeky little Panenka down the middle, and yeah, he scored I believe his maybe 14th or 13th Premier League goal, and Crancher they are coming onto the pitch. But then 77th minute, I'm unable to clear it out of the box. City is on it, and they created nothing in this match. And then on the second shot, they're able to get the luckiest of deflection. Nothing McCarthy could do, and they go up 2-2, get that equalizer, and that was just one of the most undeserved results for City in my opinion. And in the 90th minute, I was looking to get that goal, and I find Traoré, my left back, and he's not scored a single Premier League goal. But in the 90th minute, up against City, he's able to get a goal, and what a time to score, because that is basically the goal winning us the Premier League. There's 2 games left, and Chelsea, they are 7 points behind. They cannot win the Premier League now, and that means we are at the top of the table. We won the Premier League. There's 2 games left, and they will most likely be in the next episode, where we maybe also be going through maybe the goals of the seasons, and you'll have a chance to vote for all the goals throughout the season and let me know which goal you thought was the best. And apart from that, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. We'll be back again with another career mode video, most likely over the weekend, I mean. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.